Last week, I asked four of the best book publishing consultants out there, people I have tremendous respect for. How do you best help your writers to create something great? What's the most important advice you give them? All of them offered essentially the same response. I tell them to pretend they're in the minds of their potential readers during the writing process. Strong counsel. But as cocky as this sounds, sorry, here's better. Don't just pretend you're in the minds of your potential readers during the writing process. Actually get in the minds of your potential readers. In fact, better stated, harness the minds of your potential readers during the writing process. As you write, test your work on your target audience. You will not believe how much better it will make your book. Their criticisms, suggestions, questions, comments, praise, hell, their laughter and yawns, all invaluable feedback that when woven into revisions can move your book from average to good, or even better, from good to great. I've seen it dozens of times, dozens. In fact, I'll make an even stronger statement. I have never, not once, seen an author incorporate proper testing into the writing process and the book not benefit dramatically every single time. Yet I would guess 98% of nonfiction writers don't test their work at all as they go. You've got to be kidding me. I'm going to be a little out of character here. I really am a polite guy and usually quite diplomatic. But who the heck do all these authors think they are? Make no mistake. If an author thinks he or she is in perfect touch with the target audience, that he or she knows exactly the best ways to communicate every single point, that he or she has a mastery of precisely the right examples that will drive home each individual teaching, that author is delusional and in a way quite arrogant. Chris Rock, one of the greatest comedians and social commentators of our time, walks on stage unannounced at tiny comedy clubs because he wants to test his material. Chris Rock, at this point in his career, still tests his material, but not most nonfiction writers. The late great Prince, an immense talent, would often try out new songs at small after-concert parties. Prince felt he needed target audience feedback during the creative process, but not most nonfiction writers. The best and the brightest in Silicon Valley launch minimum viable products to early adopters, take in their criticisms and suggestions, and then offer the rest of us dramatically improved versions of their platforms or sites or games. Top developers and designers, true geniuses like Mark Zuckerberg, test everything. They covet and value their test market's feedback, but not most nonfiction authors. As I said earlier, you've got to be kidding me. I can honestly feel my body chemistry changing just talking about this. Look, obviously, I don't know what you're writing about, what your subject matter is, but I can with 100% certainty name one person who is not in your target audience. You. This is a basic but important point. Clearly, as you're the expert, you already have the information, the wisdom, the opinions that your potential readers don't yet have but want. That alone makes you very different from them. Figuring out how to communicate your knowledge to your very different from you readers is the most effective thing you can do, but it's not easy. Get their help. Many nonfiction writers build their books on a foundation of assumptions about their readers. Many of those assumptions will end up being accurate, but many won't. And those false assumptions can end up ruining a book's chances for success, even a book with many positives. Don't take that unnecessary risk. Please test as you go. But I must add, it's key to test properly. The good news is we've been testing approaches for 27 years. We've had many mistakes, but boy, have we learned a lot, including many things that will surprise you.